It's the dot stop.
What is Dot doing? What has Dot got? Guess now, and she'll appear on the spot. Hello, Dot. One for us, and one for you, Dot. 1, 2. Catch! 1, 2. That's me and you. 3, 4. A knock on the door. 5, 6. Know any tricks? 7, 8. Stop and wait. 9, 10. I'll say when. When? Hip, hop, flip and flop. Is Dot on the spot? Ready, steady, off and go. Come and count, come and count, come and count with Dot. That looks like a good game, Dot. How many can you get? 3 that time, Dot. Can you get any more? 5. There's only 1, Dot. 4 that time. 7. Hip, hop, flip and flop. Is Dot on the spot? Ready, steady, off and go. Come and count, come and count.
We'll say when, Dot. When? No? When? Caught it. The story of Harry by the sea. Harry was a white dog with black spots who liked everything about the seashore except the hot sun. One day, when the sun was hotter than ever, Harry looked for a shady place to sit. But when he tried to get under the family's beach umbrella, it was too crowded, and the family made him leave. When he crawled into the children's sandcastle, the walls fell in, and the children chased him away. When he walked in the shade that a fat lady made, she became angry and made him stop following her. "Go away," she said, and was very annoyed. The sun was very hot, and Harry had walked a long way from the main beach. He sat down at the water's edge, and all of a sudden, a big wave came from behind and crashed right on top of him. When the wave rolled back, Harry was left floating in the water. He was completely covered with seaweed. He didn't look like a dog anymore. He looked like something from the bottom of the sea. Suddenly, a lady saw him floating towards her. "Help! Help!" she shrieked. "It's a sea monster!" The lifeguard heard her and blew his whistle. "Everybody out!" he shouted. "Everybody out!" Everyone ran out of the water, and so did Harry. He was still covered with seaweed. It made him feel cool and comfortable, and now he didn't mind the sun at all. He felt so good, he started running back to his family. When he got there, Harry stopped and stared. Instead of just his family's umbrella, now there were hundreds of them. They were all striped, just like his family's. Harry couldn't tell one umbrella from another. Suddenly, 2 beach attendants saw him. "My goodness," one of them gasped. "What's that?" "It's a bushy-backed sea slug," exclaimed the other. They whispered for a moment, then they ran. Harry went from umbrella to umbrella, but he couldn't find his family. Everyone wore sun hats and sunglasses, and everyone used suntan oil just like the family. Suddenly, 2 beach attendants came running back carrying a litter basket. They ran towards Harry. "Stand back," one of them said to the crowd. "We're going to catch it and take it to the aquarium," said the other. Then they tiptoed right up behind Harry and raised the litter basket right over his head. Harry didn't know the beach attendants were behind him. He was listening to something. He thought he heard someone calling his name. There it was again. "Harry! Harry! Harry!" Now Harry was sure. He didn't wait another second. Just as the basket came down, he ran. He ran right out from underneath the basket. When he got to the hot dog stand, he stopped and barked happily. Behind the counter, the hot dog man was shouting. It was his voice that Harry had heard, but Harry had water in his ears and couldn't hear very well. The man wasn't shouting, "Harry, Harry, Harry." He was shouting, "Hurry, hurry, hurry! Get 'em while they're hot!" Harry still thought the man was calling his name. He barked and jumped with joy. He jumped so much that suddenly the seaweed all fell off. When the crowd saw that Harry was a dog, they gasped. They could hardly believe their eyes. All at once, Harry began to jump higher than ever. He saw the children. They were running towards him. "Oh, Harry," they cried, "we heard you bark. We've been looking everywhere for you." Harry was so happy, he did a little dance. The hot dog man was very grateful to Harry for bringing the crowds to his stand. He sold all the hot dogs he had. He gave Harry a free hamburger. The lady who had told Harry to go away came along and bought him a nice cold drink. "You're no sea monster," she said. "You're just a lost hot dog." Everyone laughed, except the 2 children. "He's not lost," one of them said. "He's Harry, and he's ours." Then they hurried off to join the rest of the family. The next time Harry's family went to the beach, they brought a new umbrella. Harry liked this one very much. It was white with black spots. No matter how crowded the beach became, it was easy to find. But best of all, it was big, and when the sun got very hot, there was room underneath for all. Hello, Dot. Are you sunbathing? I wonder what's making that shadow. Something round. A beach ball. That's an odd shape, Dot. Oh, it's your hat. Music to help you paint, Dot. You can stamp your feet, you can knock your knees, you can sway and shake and spin. And when the music stops, you can freeze. You can swing your arms, you can skip along. And when the music starts to play, you can dance and spin and sway. You can stamp your feet, you can knock your knees, you can sway and shake and spin. And when the music stops, you can freeze. You can swing your arms, you can skip along, you can step and jump and hop. And when you've had enough, you can stop. Hey, Dot, what time does your clock say? $4 o'clock. Game time. What have you got, Dot? 4 legs for us, and 4 legs for you, Dot. A yellow dice for us, and a blue dice for you. 1 and 6. Ah, so we have to throw a 1 to get the body and a 6 to get the head. Right, Dot. That's a 6 to us, Dot. That's a head. It's no good without a body, is it? Try again, Dot. It's a 1 to you, Dot. It's a body. So you need a head and we need a body. That's a 6 to you, Dot. You get a head. That's it, Dot. You've won. There's the bus, Dot. Time to go. Bye-bye, Dot. See you next time.